This is a meditation and a journey where you will journey to ancient times in Egypt. For you have been called, you have been summoned by Goddess Wadjet. Wadjet is a serpent goddess. She is a snake goddess, and she is a protector of royalty and all that is sovereign. She is a protector of the pharaohs, and she is an upholder of Ma'at, so she will fully uphold all that is true and just. She is deeply connected to Sekhmet as she is Hathor, but most of all, she is the primordial power of the divine feminine. She is the activator of the third eye psychic vision and a protector of such things. She will gift you the powers of transformation, Kundalini activation, Cobra Kundalini rising. So take a moment to receive her medicine as I speak these words. You have been called now to the house of Wadjet. So I invite you to take some long, slow, deep breaths into your being. Inhale from the root chakra. Allow the breath to slowly rise all the way to the top of the crown. Taking a pause and then slowly exhaling, letting go of anything that does not serve you. Visualize yourself standing now in a wide open space, allowing your mind's eye to adjust to your surroundings and your environment. First of all, you take a nice big deep breath in through the nose, and the scent in the air is arid and dry. And as you look up above you, you are greeted by a million stars. Such a beautiful sight. The cosmos, the stars, they twinkle in celebration for you standing there, for you see them, and they most certainly see you. You now take your focus to your feet. You realize you are standing in very soft sand. This is most certainly the deserts of Egypt. You wiggle your toes, and you shuffle your feet into the sand to connect deeper with Gaia. You feel Gaia under your feet. You feel the awakening of some energy in the chakras in the soles of your feet. This is an undeniable magnetic pull that you are feeling, an electricity, if you will. And as you feel this energy coming through the soles of your feet, you breathe deeply, enhancing and connecting with that deep sensation that connects you to Gaia. As you allow your energy to adjust to this very special ancient place, the night sky, it engulfs you, but it just adds to the mysticism of this whole scene. As you connect with who you be in this timeline, you can feel that you are most certainly one that has studied the mysteries for many, many lifetimes. Much as you are today in this current lifetime, you are still the same soul. So you know that you are standing in this place because you have been summoned by Goddess Wadjet. There is an authority, a very powerful entitlement, and you take no time to waste. You start to connect with this energy beneath your feet, and this magnetic pull that you feel starts to draw you forward. So as you walk, you start to remember your deep connection to the ley lines. And as you look down at your feet as you walk, you start to see, for you have a very powerful psychic vision. This is one of your gifts and superpowers. You can see this electricity, that which you felt in the soles of your feet, you can see in Gaia. And it's like her veins are full of power and energy. So you follow the ley line. You stay connected to that magnetic connection, and you walk. Very soon, you see in the distance a magnificent temple, majestic, very, very high in energy. And as soon as you connect with it visually, you start to feel the fire within starting to stir. This is awakening your Sekhmet aspects. It's most certainly awakening your snake, fire, Wadjet energy also. You trust and you follow, for you're not entirely sure as to why you have been summoned to this beautiful temple. And the closer you get to the temple, you take a moment to take in its beauty. For before you is a traditional Egyptian temple, surrounded by the biggest fire pits. The fire is ignited, and they encompass the whole temple. And as the fire is so bright and powerful, you start to feel a further ignition within your being. The energy, the fire, is most certainly rising within you. Let it happen. You may wish to take some breaths in now to further enhance this feeling once more. And as you connect with the sacred fire, as you connect with the temple that stands before you, the fire alights the hieroglyphs. And around the whole temple, it tells and speaks of ancient stories of power, the divine feminine goddess. And most of all, it displays the outstretched wings of Nekhbet, which is Wadjet's sister. She is also an upholder of Ma'at and a very, very powerful protector, and she is always above the doorway of such sacred places, ensuring always that there is safe passage through the liminal space, through the portal or the gateway or the doorway. So you take a moment to give your divine respect and honor and gratitude to Nekhbet. You take your steps into Wadjet's house now. And as you walk in, you are greeted by a beautifully lit open courtyard. You stand on a long path that as you look up, you see it leads all the way down to the Holy of Holies. The Holy of Holies is the most sacred and most powerful part of any temple. And you can feel that the energy in here is high. To your left and to your right, you are distracted. For as you look on the floor, dimly lit by the fire lanterns, you can see that the floor is indeed alive. It is moving. So you stand still as you observe such energy. As you stand there, you announce yourself through the sacred language of Wadjet, a very divine, unique language, a light language, only known by those who are the devotees of Wadjet. And as you speak, you start to conjure energy. And as you speak, you start to see that the floor is indeed 1,000,000 cobras, resting to your left and to your right. You are announcing your presence, and only those that are of the true devotees of Wadjet, only those that hold the purest of heart, can command such energy. Suddenly there is an uprising, and you are greeted as if soldiers of the guard were announcing your presence through respect. You are greeted by 1,000,000 cobras now standing upright, hoods expanded, swaying from side to side, and they are now standing all the way down this sacred path. You acknowledge this. You bow your head in honor, and they stand to attention, for you are a divine authority in your own right. You look down at your feet. You are still very much connected to the ley line of Gaia, still electricity pulsing beneath your feet, and before you, you follow the ley line, and you walk with confidence and prowess towards the Holy of Holies. All of the cobras are swaying from side to side, and you can feel the power of their presence as they honor you as you enter. You follow the ley line. Your feet are now getting very hot. The activation is getting very, very high. And as you enter into the Holy of Holies, you are greeted by such powerful energy. And the reason for this is for you have arrived at the cross section of another ley line. You have been following the divine feminine ley. And as you enter into the Holy of Holies, you are received by another ley line which crosses this section. You take a moment to prepare yourself for that cross section of the two ley lines, masculine and feminine frequencies of Gaia. Once you step on that cross, it will activate a dragon line, which is a spiral which will instigate the Kundalini energy. This is why you have come. You take a big deep breath, fire breath into your being. For you have attended many mystery schools, you know how this goes. So you start to prepare your physical body, breathing in and breathing out, and really rapid pace, conjuring up the fire in the body. So take a nice big deep breath in now. Inhale. And on the exhale, step forward upon the cross section now. Suddenly there is a surge of light, of fire that penetrates all the way up through your root chakra, up through your central power channel. This is the dragon line that has been ignited by you in the lays. To harness the power, use your breath now to integrate the dragon line that has been activated by you standing on this cross section. Feel the spiral of energy moving up through your root chakra, through your sacral. You may wish to move your body in an undulating manner. You may wish to circle the hips to move with the Wadjet energy within. Use the breath to surge all the way up through the solar plexus, surging and purging anything that is unwanted, using the fire now to come all the way through the heart space now. Bring the energy now up to the throat chakra, up through the third eye, and as you breathe in and you breathe out, suddenly there is the ultimate explosion, expansion of your fire energy, your Kundalini Cobra energy, and you are connecting now deeply into the cosmos. You can feel the vibration. It is powerful. Do not fear it. Open, expand, and embody it. For this is how powerful you are. So as you feel this expanded state, you are part of the cosmos. That's what it feels like. This is knowing that you are the I am, heart of one. Now breathe that cosmos energy all the way back down through your being now. And as you do so, connect with the earth energy of Gaia through the lays, through the dragon lines, deep into her heart. Now draw her energy up, all the way up through your being, bringing the cosmos down, bringing the earth into your heart, and lock it in. And as you do so, there is a massive explosion of light. This is a signifying factor that you have embodied the as above, so below, so within, so without. So breathe and expand. Hold the power. Hold it. And as you allow everything just to come online, stabilizing it, you slowly open your eyes. And there she be. Wadjet. She towers above you. A life-size cobra, bigger than you. She looks deeply into your eyes, and you look deeply into hers. And there is a trance that goes on now, like a hypnotism. And you rock from side to side in trance state, for you are the cobra. You are Wadjet. You have embodied the Wadjet wisdom, the Cobra Kundalini. and she rocks from side to side, holding your gaze, her hood expanded. You are in this very refined energy, unsure if she's going to strike, unsure if she is going to maintain her stillness. But the energy in between is the absolute sweet spot where you're holding your focus now. That is what it means to hold the power. She realizes you recognize this, and her eyes become a glowing energy of flames, and you start to see Sekhmet in her eyes. You start to feel Sekhmet within you. There is a blend and a fire transformative process that is going on, and you can feel the energy of Sekhmet, feel the energy of Wadjet. Just let it move to where it needs to go. The process now starts to embody fully. And you now are aware that it is just you that stands in this magnificent temple, the house of Wadjet. Just you and your energy and your power. Taking your focus now deep into your root chakra. Then I call you to now take your focus even deeper to your Earth Star chakra. Grounding, deeply grounding into the heart of Gaia, into the heart of Wadjet, into the earth. And allow this deepening, grounding process to anchor you in to this experience. Be aware of the energy that you have just activated and embodied, for there is a process that will come after this meditation. Be gentle with yourself, respect your energy and the power of that energy, and allow yourself the gentleness and the space to process the Cobra Kundalini.